This is Brandon Reisinger coming to you with your chairman's report. No, we've had several down weeks here, and there's been quite a bit of an interruption to our normal lives and our normal work weeks. But here to tell you, we've got one more coming. The robocall has not went out yet, but it will be coming. We're going to be down next week. There won't be any production. Probably be some folks out in the shop and pre-delivery working. But production will not be running. We do have a new reflash to address the programming issue that we have with the clusters, and this reflash does appear to be good. In all of the testing, they've had no issues so far. I think they've finally gotten their issue resolved. Again, you know, we've talked about a little bit over the years. We've complained because Ford wants to run it and fix it later. And we don't feel like that's the best way to do it. That's not the approach they're taking this time, and it's a little unnerving because we're not used to that. But on the flip side, I am glad to see them actually build it right, send it off the line ready to go, versus trying to address the issue after the fact. As of right now, the plan is to go back on March 6th, and I know I've said this a couple of times before that we're going back this day or that day. The feeling is a little different on this one. It feels pretty solid that we are going to be going back on the 6th. Now, when we return on that Monday, we are still in our acceleration plan. So I think we'll be somewhere in the 400-ish units a day, with that increasing every day throughout the week. But we are planning to go back March 6th, so just wanted to let everybody know that, give you a chance to get prepared. Due to the National Ford delegates and sub-council members going to the NFD sub-council meeting in Detroit in March, the union meeting has been moved to the third week of the month. So that's going to be Tuesday, March 21st. At the KTP Hall at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. I encourage everybody to attend, as always. We've got profit sharing coming up here soon. The profit sharing is going to pay out on the week of March 10th. So that the 10th is a Friday. I will tell you that the profit sharing typically pays out a day or two earlier than normal paychecks. So if your check usually hits the bank on Friday, I would look for that to hit Wednesday or Thursday. Your profit sharing, they did come up with the formula. It's about $4.21 an hour, and that's figured on all hours worked at straight time rate from January 1st to December 31st. It also counts compensated days such as your personal days, vacation days, family days, military leaves, jury duties, and bereavement. So now a double time day won't give you double credit for it. So if you work 8 hours on a Sunday, you've got 8 hours worth of credit for that day. But that'll give you an idea of where you're going to be. No, we don't have a quick way to print it out for you and show you how many hours you worked. But you can look through your check stubs and get a pretty good idea if you look at the straight time hours columns and any vacation, personal, or bereavement that you had. Local contract proposals, we are accepting those right now. That'll be open until March 27th. That is the deadline to get those in, because we have to get them all sorted, put together, grouped, figure out which ones are similar, and get everything ready for negotiations. We've got some proposals in right now, but I will tell you the majority of what we've got have come from the bargaining team and the districts. Now, those are based on ideas, complaints, or stuff like that we get from the floor. But most of what we've got is stuff that we've put in personally. If you've got any ideas of anything that you'd like to see changed, something to make our local contract better, please get those on a form and get them to us. You can find the forms in the in-plant union office, or you can hit up one of your committee people and they can get you one as well. Do want to let you know our local contract, it does not address things like wages, holidays. It doesn't address your insurance or other benefits. It doesn't address retirement. It doesn't address TFTs versus full-time when they convert. Things like that are all in the national agreement. Our local agreement items are going to be things such as improvements to the facilities, break times, when breaks can be called, what break times can be changed to, if they can be moved up, and how much they can be moved up by. It'll deal with some of our health and safety items, but it's all going to be the rules that govern the day-to-day operations inside the plant. So, you know, our bids and surveys, those are in there as well. If you've got any ideas for any of those, anything that you'd like to see changed or improved, please get them written down and get them to us so that we can get those in with our proposals. That's all I've got for this week. See you next week, and well, won't see you at work next week. See you in the video next week. Everybody enjoy your time off. Hopefully this weather will hold out for us and you can make the best of it. All right, thanks. Till next time.